Hello YouTube, I am Barkowit for the Mindflip Good channel, and I'm sorry that was so loud. But welcome to Barkowit Daily for July 10th, the Evolution of Selfies episode. Let us get started. Okay, so, selfies, they started like, any other craze with the teens would start, you want to take pictures of yourself without having to deal with that whole other people thing. Yeah, that's better. And so, now cell phone manufacturers started to realize that, like, the first iPhone didn't have a front-facing camera, but slowly iPhones got front-facing cameras, and then they became the same megapixel resolution, both as the back cameras, which were known to be better. I can't see the bottom of my audition window. Okay. So yeah, like, the back cameras were always known to be better, and now there is a phone, the Sony Xperia C3, which has a 5 megapixel sensor in their front-facing camera with a flash, which you can use in almost any lighting conditions, and it also has auto mode. It comes with a photo editing app that's like made for touching up and adjusting light levels and applying virtual makeup. And yeah, it's a double SIM smartphone, which you normally only see in like the knockoff iPhones. It's like, oh, this is the iPhone 5G. It has 2 SIM card slots, which don't really work. But it has 2 SIM card slots, it runs KitKat, 5.5-inch screen, it runs at 720p, quad-core Snapdragon at 1.2 GHz, and 8 megapixel back camera with an autofocus, obviously. I would like them to have manual focusing cameras, actually. Well, they do, but, like, better. I don't know. I don't know why they need to say autofocus, because that just made me go on a tangent that I didn't need to do. By the way, I'm not going to state my opinion of people who take selfies religiously. That is for your own opinion. So, let's see. Selfie statistic. Yeah, that one. Thank you, Google, for doing it for me. Okay, I see a few graphs here. Okay, I just want to read off some statistics. The graph is exponential. Self-shot, blah, blah, all others. Okay. Whoa, I'm sorry, I got really quiet. I went away from my microphone without realizing I need to use my microphone. Yes. Oh, okay. The most popular cities to take a selfie in. Percent of all analyzed selfies. London is number 1. Then New York, Amsterdam, Paris, Barcelona, Berlin, Rome, Istanbul, Sydney, Athens. So there you go. That's a statistic for you. And yeah, I don't really have much more to say. So I will roll the advertisement, and then I'll be right back with you for all of our news. Hooray! Okay, so we'll start off with some cable company drama, which is always the best thing to start off with. So Dish is urging the FCC, who is not going to listen because it's run by someone who used to work for Comcast, but Dish is urging them to deny the Comcast-Time Warner cable merger, because those are the 2 biggest cable companies in the United States, and they're merging together so they can have even more of a monopoly. That doesn't sound like a good thing. Okay, sorry, there was a pop-up that came up. It's just, the FCC. The FCC doesn't seem to be doing their job, which is to prevent cable companies from doing this sort of stuff. They just seem to be looking the other way, because the merger has essentially already happened, which is, oh god, not good. It's pending, but it's probably gonna happen, in my opinion. I don't know. Next, Google is being nice to nonprofits. Not nine, 5 nonprofits. They're giving away Google Glass to the 5 nonprofits and also $25,000 in grant money. The organizations that won this are 3,000 Miles to a Cure, which is raising funds for brain cancer, and Classroom Champions, which is it sends some of the top American and Canadian Paralympians to visit elementary schools to share personal stories and training regimens. Women's Audio Mission, which helps girls with a passion for audio and science. Hearing and Speech Agency, which is Baltimore based, and it will use glass to develop and pilot new ways to improve the lives of people with communication difficulties. Can't read. Mark Morris Dance Group / Brooklyn Parkinson Group, which will help instructors develop a series of video prompts, which can guide them through exercises aimed at stimulating physical movement and dropped samples. So yeah, those are the 5 companies that won. Congratulations to them, and I hope they use that money wisely. Which I'm sure they will, because why wouldn't they? Uber driver takes riders on a high-speed chase with taxi inspector in hot pursuit. So this was in DC, and Chief Executive, Ryan Simonetti, claims that happened. They were imprisoned in the car throughout a wild 10-minute chase by a taxi inspector. The Uber driver nearly plowed into multiple cars to evade the taxi inspector, and he ripped off the driver's pant leg in a desperate bid to stop the mayhem. That was Simonetti, whatever his name is. Uber spokeswoman confirmed the details, didn't name the driver, but said they were terminated, and they're investigating. That's really scary. I guess that's one of the downsides of Uber, but I suppose that could happen in any other taxi. So, Facebook is testing out the Android L notifications for the lock screen. It looks like any other Android L notifications. Yeah, it looks good. You're only able to see message notifications. It's more than just messages. Sorry, I'm trying to skim through. Yeah, that's cool. So Android L is starting to be developed. So that's good. Very, very good. Next, we will talk about the Android L keyboard. It has come to the Play Store, and it looks. There's like no lines between the keys, but it looks pretty good. It was removed by Google. Damn it! I wanted to try it, but it was removed, so I can't try it. It looks like it's good, but it's probably glitchy as heck. It was removed for violating the developer distribution agreement. And surprised it took so long, the writers of this. But sites are hosting the APK, and you can sideload them at your own risk. It's apparently stable. It's usable for anyone that wants to get a taste of it before it hits devices, which will be this fall. And it reveals some stuff about their take on design and utility with the newest update. So yeah, I was going to talk about Bieber, but I've just now decided it's not worth it. He got some sort of giant fine because he was vandalizing things. But now for our last article. Microsoft to end free Windows 7 support in 6 months. Basically Windows' way of saying, buy Windows 8 or you're screwed. I'm done. I wish there was a better operating system to use than Windows, but See you tomorrow.